We were all excited for our trip to Death Valley. Mark, John, Sarah, Lisa, and I had planned this camping trip for months. We wanted to study the wildlife and explore the area. The first day was amazing. The landscape was breathtaking, with vast stretches of golden sand dunes and rugged mountains that seemed to touch the sky. We were eager to explore every inch of this mysterious place. The air was dry and hot, but our excitement kept us moving. As the sun began to set, casting long shadows across the desert, we heard it. A strange noise in the distance, echoing eerily through the stillness of the evening. That night, the noises got louder. It was unsettling, but we stayed together, hoping it was just our imaginations running wild. The next day, we discovered bizarre tracks around our camp. They were unlike any animal tracks we had ever seen, elongated with claw-like imprints that seemed to sink deeper into the sand. As we followed them, they led us deeper into the desert, winding through the dunes like a serpent's trail. The tracks twisted and turned, almost as if they were leading us somewhere, drawing us into the heart of the barren wasteland. In the distance, a shadowy figure moved swiftly, too far to identify, its movements unnaturally fluid and silent. The air grew colder and an unsettling feeling crept over us, like icy fingers brushing against our skin. We felt like we were being watched, every step echoing in the eerie silence. By the second night, we were all on edge. The air was thick with tension. The noises were more frequent and louder, echoing through the valley. When we heard a cry for help over the ridge, it sounded almost human, but not quite. Mark decided to check it out, his flashlight barely piercing the darkness. The next thing we knew, we heard Mark scream, a sound that sent chills down our spines. We rushed to the ridge, but it was too late. We found Mark's head, confirming our worst fears. We grabbed whatever we could and ran for the vehicles. As we drove away, we saw something cresting the ridge. It was constantly changing shape, from a weird, dog-like creature to something unrecognizable. We saw what looked like Mark's figure in the moonlight, but when we stopped to look, it was gone. The next morning, we returned with the authorities, but everything was gone. No body, no blood, just strange tracks and signs of struggle. Now we gather every year to remember Mark and try to understand what happened. The mystery remains, and so does the fear that something is still out there, watching.